All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. And on this episode, we're going to be covering another lunar event item. This one is going to be the U Implant. I guess that's what that is called. U, or I don't know if it's a V or a U, but it looks like a U. So U Implant, you can get this from the credit shop. The U Implant. So we're going to talk about what this is. Is it worth it? How to get it? All that stuff. So first thing is, how do you get this thing? Well, if you go to the credit shop, first page says U Implant. It's right here. It's 600 credits. So again, 600 credits is not cheap. Let's see how much 100 credits is. 100 credits is 8 million. So what? 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, about $50 million in total. So for about $50 million, you get this implant. Now, what I will say is, yes, I said $50 million, right? That's in-game money. But if you really think about that, if you're looking at other implants, a lot of these are 50 million, and that's cheap. I mean, for an implant, honestly, that's cheap. Once you start looking at other implants, like let's just pull one up for example here. The lunar implant, 275 million. Let's look at the Jack of All. Jack of All implant, 300 million. So a lot of implants are extremely expensive. So to get your hands on one for 50 million is actually pretty cheap. And then if it's good, that's even better, of course, obviously. So, right. So a couple things with this. So the U Implant, it has a 25% chance to find rare items. It's 7% more loot spots, 7% search speed, and 7% general find chance. Now, with that being said, let's read the description here. Rare boost increases the chances of getting higher quality loot, such as proficiency 120, 130, 135 weapons, repair level 75, armor, or experimental parts. So what this means is, if you use this implant, you are going to have a better chance at finding those high tier items. You're going to have a better chance of finding higher quality or tier armors, and you're going to have a higher chance of finding experimental parts. Now, like I said with one of the previous implants, which we're going to talk about, there's a couple things with this. So I believe, this is my personal opinion, I believe the Slayer implant and I believe now that the U Implant are probably two of the best implants in the game. One, they are cheap, easy to get, and two, the earlier you get them, the better off you are. And now there's a few reasons I say that. So for new players, I would highly recommend getting both of these implants, okay? So the Slayer implant and the U Implant, they're extremely valuable. And the reason that they're so good is because of this description below. So if you're a new player and you're bossing, doing whatever you're doing, you want to, one, find high tier items, right? And my opinion, the best part about it is experimental parts. So let's just see what an experimental part is. If you guys haven't, please like, subscribe, share the video. Appreciate you guys subscribing. It doesn't cost a dime. And join our Discord in the description below. We'd love to have you guys there. 100% free, doesn't cost you a dime. And everybody's there, and they're handy, they're helpful, all that stuff. So join the family, guys. Join our Discord. Check us out. So experimental parts have went down in price. They are 3.7 million right now. Which is still expensive, right, for an experimental part. But with these implants, if you're doing bossing, all you have to do is find, well, realistically, about 12 parts, 13 parts, which sounds like a lot. But over the course of playing, I've killed thousands of bandits. So by the time you play, you're going to find more and more experimental parts. And these implants, both of these, are only going to help you with that, and they're going to pay for themselves extremely fast. So if you find 12 experimental parts, which I can tell you with the Slayer implant, I found multiple within the first week, it's going to pay for itself. And that's not including the loot spots, the search speed, the general find chance, all this stuff, right? So it's not only the experimental parts, but everything else that goes with it. So I think it's a great implant. I would put it as an S tier, and I would also put the Slayer as an S tier. I think that it's one of those implants that if you don't have it, you're going to want it. And there's a couple things I would do with this. So if you go to your inventory, if you guys have the, where's it at? Mimic implant. Now this one's expensive. Where is the mimic? Implants. Mimic. Oh. Mimic. It was right there. I just didn't see it. So the mimic implant will copy the stat of one implant located in the slot to the left of it. So what that means, but also if the implant is copied has negative stats, they will double. So with the mimic, you know, it's great to double things. It'll copy whatever's to the left of it. Let's just say, let me give you a good example here. Okay. So let's say we mimic the frostbite with 17% damage inflicted. Okay, well look, mimic now does 17% damage inflicted, but -4 movement speed. So it doubles the negative effect of an item. So keep that in mind. Now why that's important is with both the U implant and the Slayer, these implants don't have negative, so you don't have to worry about it doubling a negative effect. But the 25, the 7, the 7, the 7, well look, now we have two of them. We have a 25, a 7, a 7, a 7. So the mimic is very expensive. I think it said 1,000 credits. Was that correct? So the mimic, or 2,400. So yeah, the mimic is extremely expensive, guys, but it's very versatile and you can use it with any implant. So it's still an S tier implant and it's definitely worth it. So if you don't have the mimic, just pick it up. If you can afford it, pick it up. It's a great implant. But anyway, the U implant, what I would do if it was me, I would double the Slayer, or I would mimic the U implant. You guys pick. If you have the Slayer, that's great, and if you have this one, that's great too. You know, looking at them both, damage, rare chance from bosses. I would probably, depends on what I'm doing. If I'm bossing, I would mimic the Slayer. If I'm looting, I would mimic the U implant. So again, that's just my personal preference. That's what I would do. But you guys make that decision. But if I'm bossing, I'm also going to have them both on. You want as much of that as you can get because you want to find those experimental parts or higher quality items, okay? Even if I'm looting, I'm going to have them both on. So this will change my looting setup. I'm probably going to take off, you know, one of these and throw on the U implant or something like that. But anyway, the U implant, I definitely think it's worth it. And again, guys, grab it from the credit shop. It's 600 credits. It's pretty cheap for an implant. It is non-transferable, so whatever character you purchase this on, you can't move it. It's just stuck like that, okay? So whatever character you get it on, just play that character. You know, expect to use that character. If you have two characters, get it on both of them. Again, it's going to pay for itself when you guys are doing bandits. So anyway, if you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, like, follow me, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoy the lunar event. Stay tuned because I'm going to have more videos coming out with damage comparison, southeast zone, you know, wasteland videos, all that good stuff. There's a lot of content to come out. I got to work today, so when I get home later, you know, probably like 11 p.m. tonight, I'll be starting on my videos. So thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate you guys. That's my thoughts on the implants. And until next time, you guys stay safe out there. Peace.